This is the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for Wednesday, the 8th of May. I'm Michael Groff. Well, we had a few showers around the valley again this morning, and now the sun is shining and everything looks pretty good. But could we see some more rain by this afternoon or tonight? And what about the rest of the week and into the weekend? Do the rain chances continue? And how long is this cooler weather going to last? We'll talk about all of it. First, we'll take a peek at the almanac from yesterday. 80 degrees, a beautiful day. The morning low was 60, and we picked up 1/100th of an inch of rain officially in the bucket. Outside right now here at 10:50 a.m., we've got mostly sunny skies, just a few high clouds out there right now. 73 degrees at Sky Harbor, dew points at 46, humidity 38%. The winds are light, and the barometer is steady. Temperatures around the area, well, there's a couple of 60s on the board at Goldfield, South Mountain Park, Thompson Peak, but most of us are in the 70s, even approaching 80 degrees right now. The upper air look, broad troughing here over the western United States, and that's going to help to keep the ridge suppressed, and that keeps the heat at bay. Tomorrow will likely be the warmest day of the forecast period, and after that, we're going to see troughing holding on through the weekend and maybe even through much of next week, as we'll detail. The watch warning map, we do have a severe thunderstorm watch for parts of Texas that will be expiring here within the next hour or so. We have flash flood watches for the Arklatex region northward into parts of Kansas and Missouri, where they've been getting plenty of rain for the last week or so. Winter storm warnings out here in parts of the West. Yes, snow in the Rockies. It continues through much of May. And the severe weather outlook for today, we've got a slight risk of severe storms. That's the standard risk from parts of South Texas, north and eastward through the Arklatex region. The broader marginal risk extends from the Gulf Coast all the way up to near Chicago. And the rainfall outlook valid through next Wednesday morning from the WPC. Rain amounts here in the valley somewhere between nothing and up to about 1/10 of an inch. But over northern Arizona, you wouldn't know this is the second driest month of the year there, because they could see rainfall totals between 1 and 2 inches. As a rather unsettled pattern will continue through the weekend and perhaps into next week. And we'll detail that now as we take a look at the models. Here's the GFS. This is the 12Z run, valid at 2 o'clock this afternoon. The upper look at about 18,000 feet. And there's our trough here across the southwestern states. And we have a blocking pattern, a Rex block over the eastern Pacific. And the evolution of that will be interesting over the next few days. Down at the surface today, well, we'll call it mostly sunny for the rest of the midday and afternoon hours here in the valley. Widely scattered showers and thunderstorms will be possible over northern Arizona, though. Highs this afternoon, somewhere in the low 80s, I would say. The warmest desert spots likely to get into the middle 80s, however. Now, as for this evening, the high-resolution models continue to hint at the idea of a little bit of shortwave energy still moving around the base of this trough and being enough to trigger a few showers here across central Maricopa County this afternoon, late in the afternoon and through the evening hours. So we're going to go ahead and put in a 30% chance of showers here in the valley for this evening. But again, even if you do see rain, I would think it would be very light and rather widely spaced. Nonetheless, something to consider. And so lows tonight will generally be down into the upper 50s to middle 60s. Tomorrow, we start the day out mostly sunny, but I think we become partly sunny by the afternoon, as we'll see an increase in clouds and high temperatures. This will probably be our warmest day for a while, mid to upper 80s. Friday, now we've got another area of low pressure moving down the west coast, another piece of energy here that's going to just sit around for most of the weekend. Out ahead of it, more of a southwesterly flow. Some moisture will start to pick up through the atmosphere, and so we'll call the day mostly cloudy, and high temperatures fall off just a bit. It might be breezy at times too. Upper 70s and low 80s, a beautiful day. Again, have lunch outside, get out and enjoy it. How many more of these days do we have left? Now, Friday night and Saturday, in fact, much of the weekend looks to be a bit more unsettled. Kind of a question mark as to exactly the positioning of this low and how much moisture will get advected in here. But for now, we're going to just broad brush a 30% chance of showers, maybe some thunderstorms in here for the weekend. Certainly, it is not going to rain all weekend, and the likelihood of everybody seeing rain is pretty low. But some spots will see some showers off and on. The better chances, of course, will be over the high country of northern and eastern Arizona. Could even see some locally heavy rainfall there. Here in the valley, yes, there may be a shower Saturday and Sunday. High temperatures will be well below average, somewhere between about 15 to 18 degrees below our climatological normals, maybe even a little bit more than that, with highs in the mid-70s to about 80. All right, going ahead toward Monday, that low will finally start to move on out, but the troughing may linger around for a while. We'll still have at least a small chance of a shower for northern and eastern Arizona. I think here in the valley will just be partly cloudy. High temperatures will rebound just a bit, back in the low and middle 80s. Tuesday, we could be in the mid and upper 80s, but the guidance has been a little shaky on this, exactly with regard to the warm-up. And we're going to still have some troughing just off the Pacific Northwest coast, a feature we'll watch as we go out to a week from today. This is Wednesday, the 15th. There's that troughing, a weak ridge building to our east, but you see the upper heights are still pretty close to average for this time of year, so temperatures aren't going to be getting all that hot. We'll see highs getting closer to 90 again, though. But then watch this as we go out 10 days to the end of the period. This is Friday, the 17th of May. Now, this is a little bit unusual, kind of a negatively tilted trough setting up here across the west, including here in the southwest. And if that verifies, we would have a chance of showers returning, some unsettled conditions, and temperatures would remain below average, maybe even some thunderstorms in that configuration as well. Certainly Southern California and our high country, northern and eastern Arizona, could see some rain with this. So we're not really out of the woods yet. We don't see any sign of a major heat wave coming soon, and that's great news. All right, let's check out the temperatures through the period coming off of the GFS Ensemble. And for the most part, we should be below average as we go out here toward the rest of the week and into the weekend, especially. Next week, yes, highs are going to warm up a bit, but I don't see any triple digits here. I don't see any upper 90s anytime soon, and that's about all we can ask for this time of year, right? That's going to do it for the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for today. My next video back here tomorrow morning. If you like our videos, be sure to subscribe so that whenever we post a brand new one, you'll get the notifications. Your comments, questions, and suggestions are always encouraged as well. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Be safe out there. Enjoy the rain if you get it, and have yourselves a great Wednesday.